we're back. Clint dragging me out to yet another remote location, but today we're a little bit farther out from Phoenix. We're about 2 hours north here in Jerome, Arizona. Super small, kind of like old country town in the mountains. It's very, very cool. Today we're gonna be doing a little review on the K1000 and the AE1, two of some of the best starter film cameras out there for 35mm. K1000 over here has the 50mm 1.7. The AE1 has the 50mm 1.8. Super legendary lenses for both cameras. If you're getting into one, they're all around the $250 to $500 price point depending on condition and stuff like that. The K1000 does have a tiny bit of an advantage on price, as it does go for about $100 to $200 less than the AE1s, but they're still comparable and still great cameras. And today we're going to be showing you some of the differences on which ones I like to use better. So let's load up a roll of Ektar in both of these cameras and let's shoot 36 photos around Jerome and we'll see what we get. And we're going to scan these on the Naruto HS1800 back at the shop. So let's rip, let's get some photos. I don't know, there's just something about an SLR camera that like what you see through the viewfinder is what you get. I definitely appreciate that about these cameras, but I am gonna try and take as many of the same exact photos on both cameras as possible, just so you can see like exactly what the Pentax does and exactly what the Canon does. We'll do like just one photo on each camera right away, and then we'll just keep doing that for the whole roll. So they're very similar. They have the sleek silver at the bottom, black in the middle, sleek silver at the top. Very simple. Shutter speed dial, ISO, advanced lever. I mean, you can't get more simple than this. Oh, I have an idea, follow me. Let's cross. Peeps are chilling. Let's see if I can be inconspicuous and snag a shot. So, because I have a 50mm, I'm not too zoomed in or too zoomed out. But let me see if I can snag this. These people are chilling in this windowsill. It looks beautiful. Let's frame this up. Take it. Yeah. This moment to be just right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I can keep the same moment. 1000. I'm excited to see how those come out. So 2 different moments, same framing, same shot, same film. Overexposed by one stop. Very curious to see that. Ooh, very cool perspective here. We have them walking up there. Just gonna get the street down low. And beautiful, beautiful shot. Here we go, they're stopping, they're stopping. It's gonna be gorgeous. Felt very Christian Markham taking those photos. Got the flag in the right spot. Let's keep going. Oh, the Lord of film has blessed us today. So pretty low. Yeah, right. 3, 2, 1, and same thing. I will say, the shutter slap on this, it's unlike anything else. Like, honestly, it just feels so damn mechanical, whereas this does feel like it's not electronic, but it doesn't feel the same. You can feel it when you take the photo. It just kind of like vibrates your hand in just like a very pleasant way. Definitely a big fan of like how the camera feels to you. It just makes you want to take more photos. Gotta get the lines on this, how I like it. It really is just, that tad bit more difficult to focus on this camera. We'll go right above f8. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Ektar's gonna look sick. It takes 2 seconds to focus on this thing, which is super nice. Go right above F8, 3, 2, 1. I do prefer the horseshoe style metering that the K1000 has. You get to choose how much overexposure or underexposure you have, and then you just land on whatever aperture you land on. Whereas this one, it tells you the value. It definitely is just like a different way to read a light meter. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. They're just different ways of reading one. I do prefer the horseshoe way of this one, but some people might prefer this way. Now let's continue and take some more shots. I feel like we have a lot more to explore. Jacket with the pink flowers in the back. It's gonna be sick. I love people. Okay, we have yellow, purple, a little bit of white, light blue. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Right here, dude. You see that? Hey. Let's do a little bike feature, man. 3, 2, 1. I want to do a vertical one that's like kind of up close. We'll cross the street here. Make buses like that, man. That was thousandth of a second, just above 5.6. Damn, you can really nail focus on this thing super fast. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 3, 2, 1. In the viewfinder, this does seem to be a little wider. Maybe it's just the perspective on where the actual like focus screen actually is when it's in there. But this one does have like a little bit more of like a big screen TV kind of look in there, whereas this one is like a little smaller and a little just more like confined. 3, 2, 1. Love it. Same thing. 3, 2, 1. These cameras are like neck and neck, dude. I honestly don't know which one I would prefer most. I think this one's gonna have to come down to the results. I think this one just like looks aesthetically cooler to be honest, but this thing does feel really good. You know, the classic, gotta get the classic done. Last 4 shots. Do a little abandoned car in the fields in Arizona shot. Gotta do it. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. And let's see what this abandoned building is. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is gonna be such a badass shot. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good. Damn, I like want to go in here so bad. Yeah, you can go in here. Oh, dude, yeah, this shot right here. It's like decay. This is sketchy, dude. Let's go F2, 125th. 3, 2, 1. On this camera. 3, 2, 1. With the mirror in it. 3, 2, 1. That's the last shot. One more here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! We finished the exact same shot on the exact same on both cameras. I'm stoked. Let's get these rewound. Let's head back to the lab and see what we got, man. I'm stoked. Hell yeah. This place is sick. Creepy, but sick. All right, it is the next day and we are back at the lab. We did end up developing both of the rolls, and man, oh man, they're they different. I was just shocked to see the results between the K1000 and the AE1, where the K1000 had this much more stretched edge-to-edge contrast, definitely had a bit more sharpness, and I do think it did have the overall better look, whereas the AE1 definitely had a very vintage vibe to it. Again, the looks are very subjective, but I do have to say the K1000 is the winner in my book. I do think the results out of the K1000 were a tad better and had a little bit of an edge up on the AE1. Again, everything is situational, and maybe you guys like the AE1. They definitely did have a very vintage vibe look to it. I definitely loved using the AE1 just a little bit more. I will say the glass definitely made the difference in this comparison. The lens on the Pentax definitely did have the advantage, as it was the 50mm 1.7, which isn't the standard kit lens that comes on that camera. It is kind of, I would say, the one step above, and it really did shine in this one, and it really did kind of take away the whole competition, I guess, here. But I will say, personally, just in using both of the cameras, the AE1 was the easier camera for me to use, but I really did like the results out of the K1000. You guys can decide what you guys like the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I would definitely love for you guys to make your own conclusions on which camera you like the best. Come on in store and we can definitely get your hands on either of the cameras. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.